Welcome to part 38 of Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends. And in this episode, we are going to be going to the Battle of Luo Castle. Now, for those who don't understand about this place, Luo Castle in this game is the start of Liu Bei's invasion of Cheng Duo. It's also the place where Pang Tong, who I just recently selected, is going to kick the bucket. Except I selected Pang Tong. Now, in this stage, there's two things. This was actually a stage that if you manage to keep Pang Tong alive, he'll come back and help you out at the end of Cheng Duo. At the same time, Pang Tong also has a level 10 weapon here.
I don't like the looks of this place. If we get ambushed... Good grief, this may be trouble.
If you're playing as Pang Tong, obviously you're going to start here, but if you're not, you only have a limited time to go around the blockade and go into the only entrance that you could possibly get to. You'll have to fight off who that guy was here. You'll have to fight off Liu Hun, that's what his name is. But you only have a limited amount of time to save Pang Tong. At the same time, if you're playing as Pang Tong, you're already starting off with low morale. You're going to have to work towards getting it back the old-fashioned way by beating up every last thing that happens to come your way. I wouldn't say slashing because Pang Tong is walking around with a cane. The thing about Pang Tong's fighting style is rather erratic and it jerks the camera around. It's pretty difficult to actually keep a grasp on this guy. I mean, you may have no choice but to use the strafe, but there's just one small little problem. Even if you do use the strafe, he will somehow get out of focus. And that's the one thing that kind of irks my nerves with Pang Tong. I mean, later games he gets a little bit better. Hell, he even has a moveset that heals himself in later games. And that can actually do considerable damage if people actually get hit in the midst of a sleeping animation. But here, your best bet is to try to get as much moveset as humanly possible. And the only reason why Pang Tong is doing so much damage despite his weapon being at a level 1, if I'm not mistaken? No wait, it's at a level 2. That's right. Despite his weapon being at a level 2, I have a level 10 Tiger Amulet that is making him strong.
You are a hero
now I know people will be thinking, hey, isn't he way too overpowered for this kind of thing? No, he's not. As a matter of fact, he's only at level 14. I mean, he's not at level 16. The only reason why he's not at level 16 is because of the fact that I have to practice this stage before actually coming here. Because I had totally forgot how to do the stage, just like most of this game, which is probably why people are upset with me at this point. But it's alright. It's alright. We're almost, like, well past that. I don't know, we're well past the halfway point of all the free mode missions. We only got a few more missions left, like a few more Shu and one more joint with Wei and Shu, and I think all the rest of them are other missions, and that's it! We're pretty much done with the game as far as free mode is concerned, and there's only, and I think the only thing I'll have left to do is the extreme mode. But at that point, I mean, by that time, we'll more than likely be done here. I just have to take out Zhang Yi because that and taking out Yan Yan will be the only way. Oh wait, and Liu Bei. I forgot about him. No, and Liu Bei. Yeah, that's what I meant. I mispronounced his name. I apologize for that. And taking out Liu Bei are the only way that you're going to try to get Zhang Ren out of the castle. And that is where your level 10 weapon is going to come into play. The cooperation of Zhang Ren and hopefully, I would say, oh yeah, and Zhuge Liang actually appears here too. Forgot about that. but I was about to say, the cooperation of Zhang Ren, and also the fact that your officers do not kill Zhang Ren is how Pang Tong is going to get his ultimate level 10 weapon, because Pang Tong has to actually get that in legendary, but his level 10 weapon, which by the way,
well, just try
if you get his level 10 weapon, it is, I would say, a lot better.
What do you know?
But it will make him go a little bit more faster, and I do believe it gives him an instant blast orb. And the only reason why I have a blast orb on this Vision Staff is because of the fact that blast orb breaks guard. Putting on a blast orb on your characters will pretty much make even the weakest characters be able to do some chip damage, and that's what I want. To try to do damage as quickly as humanly possible, because the enemy will be stronger than you when you start out as you, I would say, start a new character, and I am having some terrible lagging parts, and I apologize for that. And I'm trying to find, like, the fairy wine and the dim sum. I probably forgot where that is too. Oh wait, no, I actually know where the fairy wine is. The fairy wine, I do believe, is in the area where Pang Tong was caught. And if you rescue him, and I do believe there's a jar right next to him, you just need to break it and you'll probably get the fairy wine. The dim sum, I don't know where it is. I honestly don't. I'll figure it out eventually. But for right now, we've got to get rid of, oh, it's Ling Bao. God damn it, I thought it was Lei Bo. I'm getting my, Liu Shang officers confused. And I apologize for that, too.
Well, what do you know?
But there is going to be reinforcements headed towards Liu Bei. So I'm not going to focus on Zhang Ren just yet. Instead, I'm going to head straight over to Liu Bei and try to get rid of as many enemies as humanly possible, because I cannot have Liu Bei to be attacked while I'm trying to do this, because again, what I'm trying to show you is how you're going to get the level 10 weapon. Meanwhile, we just need to take care of Ding Jian, who happens to be right close to Liu Bei's hideout. So now, let's just go on ahead and wait for Zhang Ren to show up.
To challenge me?
Oh, as a matter of fact, now we can actually make him show up. So what I'm about to do next is going to be the next step in getting the level 10 weapon. Obviously, you have to play this on hard, but what I'm... Oh, wait, hold on. Give me a second. Let me cross the bridge. I gotta cross the other bridge, too, and hopefully get to Zhang Ren before my party does. And then there's the enemy reinforcements. It's a good thing that I went there and did what I did and got rid of Ding Jian, because if I didn't, well, no one would be able to actually stop the reinforcements from coming after him.
I seek a contest of might.
Oh, and by the way, exit out this duel. Yeah, you're supposed to exit out of this duel. This is supposed to happen.
Can't escape.
He's going to get angry and pursue you. And you gotta make sure that Zhang Ren is pursuing you and not in the midst of a fight with any of your officers or soldiers. So you're gonna have to go on foot and make sure that he's keeping up with you. Yeah, you may take a couple of hits just to make sure that he's actually sticking with you. But you need to lure him to the bridge. And god damn it, stop attacking him. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Follow me. Follow me. Hey, where are you? Follow me, you idiot. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me? Come on. Are you following me? I gotta make sure he's following me. Yep, he's following me. Alright. Is he across the bridge yet? Oh, he turned back. He turned back. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. And once we get here, hold on. Give me a second. Get across the bridge, fool. And once he gets to this area, and once he gets across the bridge, then the cutscene will play, and by then all you gotta do is eliminate Zhang Ren, and you will get the level 10 weapon. But first, the bridge cutscene has to play, and you can't kill him before then. Otherwise, you won't get the weapon.
Well, Zhang Ren has nowhere to run now.
Now you can take him down. And once you do, you'll be able to get yourself the level 10 weapon for Pang Tong. It'll be a message that will be strung across the bottom, something of that nature. But since we defeated Zhang Ren, now it's time for us to actually focus on Liu Bei, because we cannot have him defeated. If we don't stop this ambush, Liu Bei will be history, and everything we just worked for would be for null and void. Now, once we take care of the nuisances that's taking care of Liu Bei, then we're going to be heading up to the castle itself to take down Liu Zhang. So here is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. This particular stage, if you don't know what you're doing, you're more than likely will cause Pang Tong to be defeated. And once that happens, then it'll be an all-out assault on Liu Bei. But if Pang Tong isn't defeated, well, obviously he's going to come back in Cheng Duo to help out. And I think that would be the contributing factor for Wei Yan and Guangzhong to defect. And on that note, all we need to do is just well, since we saved Liu Bei, now all we need to do is just finish the rest of the, battle.
Let us go.
I'm having hiccups today. I just have Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry, but Chick-fil-A tends to give me the hiccups sometime. And no, I didn't go in on a Sunday. They were normally open on a Saturday, actually, but still. That's not the point. The point of the matter is, you want to try to make sure that Liu Bei is actually going to survive the random officers, because guess what? He can still lose morale if he's constantly being attacked by random foot soldiers. I mean, I don't know why that happens, but it does. Most of the time. Now, there is one thing I can say though. It will be confusing so long as you don't use your HUD to find out who's enemy and who's friend, because both of your armies are, well, green. Because Koei, in their infinite wisdom, thought it would be a good idea to make Liu Zhang and Liu Bei's army the same color, even though they're relative. But here's a twist. Liu Biao's army is purple as opposed to Liu Bei. So that's a rather baffling move on their part. And that baffling move will also show up once again if you fight him in Cheng Duo. So on that note, yeah, you'll have two armies that are green fighting amongst themselves. Again, rather baffling. But again, it's not, I mean, it's almost the same thing as with, well, at least you can tell the Yellow Turbans and, Yuan Shao. I had to think about it for a second. At least you can tell the Yellow Turbans and Yuan Shu and Yuan Shao's army apart. But here, you can't even tell your army apart from the enemies. As a matter of fact, your army's the same color. And it's rather, again, baffling and confusing. but there's not much else to say about this stage. Oh wait, hold on. It just dawned on me, I just remembered, the dim sum is in the castle. Now I remember. It's been a while again since I played this game. I mean, I practiced, and I managed to inadvertently find the angel one, but the dim sum, I just didn't remember. Seeing as how Liu Zhang has literally only actually has no morale at all. Yeah, taking care of Zhang Ren just eliminated all of Liu Zhang's morale. Liu Zhang will be easier to fight. He still has the boss aura though, so bear that in mind. And he's also a generic officer, so you might want to keep that into consideration. This is not as bad as, actually this is not as easy, I would say, as the unification of Jing, but still, hold on. Why am I not hitting him? Oh right, my own troops are in the way. That's rather annoying, to be honest. I'm trying to use the charge attack, which is a blast move, by the way, and my soldiers are just in the goddamn way. See what I mean by it being rather jarring? But nonetheless, folks, we are done with the Battle of Luo Castle, and Pang Tong lives to sleep another day. Although I didn't really get much from this place, at least for the most part, I got the bonus points for what I did. Hey, and Pang Tong actually leveled up and got another accessory slot. And he went up to level 3 in his vision staff. Fantastic. And with that said, ladies and gents, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Dynasty Warriors 4, when we play another stage as Liu Bei, only this time I do believe it is the Battle of Changban. Yeah, this one actually is a little bit interesting, and not only that, it's also where Zhao Yun gets his ultimate weapon. So stay tuned for that. This is Arfin Band 985. See you guys next time.